political support for this great idea of closing the gap. And nowadays we are all searching for good news. And this is definitely good news. We have all witnessed the growth of Close the Gap over the years since its start, and Debbie and Olivier have been relentless and with a lot of ideas opening the space. A Belgian company, a startup, who is making already a big difference in the Kenyan reality. Just this morning, I looked at the latest youth unemployment statistics. Kenya has the worst figures in the whole region in terms of youth unemployment, and it's getting worse. So creating new jobs, upskilling young people to earn livelihoods, and especially those who are disadvantaged, like those who suffer a sentence in prison, to give them a skill that they can later use to earn a decent livelihood. This is one of the great products of Close the Gap. So I'm very happy that this idea of working with the correctional system has taken off. But the idea is of course much bigger, because upcycling is also a great contribution to the environment and to climate change. All of the digitization we are supporting as European Union in Kenya is of course producing also materials that are no longer be used, and what to do with those. So I'm very happy that you had the idea of upcycling, reusing, and then also give access of cheaper new digital material to people who could otherwise not afford it, so they can participate in the digital economy. The EU just started an EU-Kenya digital dialogue, the first one on the African continent. It's not a coincidence that this was done with Kenya. Kenya is really at the forefront of the digital transformation in Africa. And we feel that with the EU's very big commitment in the digitizing of the economy here, we are digitizing the judiciary. PS Beako knows about this. And we are digitizing all land records here in Kenya with Alice Wahome and her team. We are supporting startups in the digital space. So we are working at all levels, and we hope that very soon we can have a data adequacy agreement, a decision that is taken by the European Union, which means that the Kenyan data space is as protected as the European one. And that means that basically Kenya and the EU have the same integration of data. So all the data flows are uninhibited from Europe to Kenya. And that means huge opportunities for business outsourcing. The latest statistics said that if the business outsourcing can completely be unleashed in Kenya, that could create up to 500,000 new jobs. 500,000 new jobs. And add 5% to the GDP. So this is great stuff. If we can make it, I'm sure we'll get there. Hopefully still this year. And we have also an EU-Kenya Economic Partnership Agreement, which allows for free access of Kenya to the European market, duty-free and quota-free. So all of this comes together, and Close the Gap is really closing a gap And we are very proud as EU that this is a European company that makes a big contribution to the economic but also to the social space here in Kenya. So I'm very proud to be invited to this housewarming party because that's what it is. So congratulations, Olivier and Debbie and all those who have worked together with you to make this dream become a reality. Asanteni sana.
Thank you so much.